Hi everyone. Today I will continue another plant project that I have planned for a while. Previously, I bought three different allocasias, which is this giant allocasia fly deck. I think I got it from Home Depot as 5-inch pot, and back then the leaf is about my hand size, but look at now how large it is. And this is the Allocasia Jackley, and this is the Allocasia Mickey Mouse. I think frydek actually loves the environment. The leaves getting bigger and keep getting new shoots. However, most of the time, only about three large leaves that is healthy. When there's new leaves coming out, the old leaf dies out like this one. And notice there are a couple new shoots coming out. I think it's from a bulb. So they are ready to go get into a new frydek individual plant. And the Jacklyn, there's only one leaf left. And Mickey Mouse only have one leaf. They used to have three leaves. I think they all have some issue adjusting to the potting mix I'm creating. And since I put all three in a single pot, I have a shield in between to separate the roots. But I think I wasn't able to water the mix frequently enough to keep it fully moist. And they're not liking it. I've seen other YouTubers like Sydney Plant Guy, they put the allocation in a glass container with lacquer on the bottom, which I have here. So I get a glass vase, put some lacquer down here and cover it with moss. They have very good success with growing alocasia that way. So I'm trying to adapt to that method because I think with moss and you have some water sit on the bottom, it's easier to keep the moss moist, and Allocasia may like that. Actually, I have another smaller frydek, variegated. I also did it in this potting method, which is moss and some lacquer. I think they like it. When I put it in here, actually they are dying from the soil, so I put them in this moss. So I'm trying to apply the same method to this three allocasia as well. But another thing with moss with a lot of moisture is they're very easy to get fungus net. Just picking this up, I can see fungus net moving around on the moss. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna do is remove these three plants from the giant pot. I hope I get a big empty container, but this is the biggest I got, so hopefully it didn't make a mess. Try. Yeah, this is the Mickey Mouse. Luckily, it comes out, so I can leave the remaining soil in there. I think the Jacklyn also gonna come out pretty soon. Yeah, I think that's the Jacklyn comes out pretty quickly. Yeah, I think something I mentioned, I found that it's really hard to make it really tidy. I always tend to make a mess. The fried deck have much bigger roots. Wow. See all the roots. It's amazing. Actually, I don't know whether it would be better to stay in the soil or putting in the moss. Well, I didn't think the moss jar would be big enough for it. Maybe I just put the entire fried deck inside this 10-inch pot while trying to repot the other allocations. Yeah, let me remove some soil to see. This is one leaf bulbs. Sorry being so rough. Yeah, I don't think I will repot this fried deck into the moss. I think the roots is pretty happy in the soil, but I think I will try to repot it to other allocations, but there is some, I don't know, might cut to unhappy leaves. Cut this unhappy leaf and wipe the stem a little bit and pot it back. I didn't see any other bulbs coming out. Yeah, I think since I'm trying to just put this single one here, I hope I can give it more room to make it more lushy feeling. But yeah, let me grab a paper towel to wipe clean. Yeah, I think I deal with this the last. I think I need to put all the soil out and then refill it. But I will try to deal with this one. I think I can pot it because the root is already pretty good. I'll put it here for all my other propagation projects. And yeah, this one, I think I might need to, yeah, I may need to water root or in the moss root a little bit. Let me first do the Jacklyn. I'll try to remove as many soil as possible. There's one more bulb. Oh, there's one more. I think it's coming out. I give it more time though. I break the previous one unintentionally. Yeah, I think I'll give it a rinse soon. I think they're ready to be put into moss. And how about this one? Yeah, for this Mickey Mouse, it previously has pretty bad spider mites issue. So I treated with spider mites. I think these ones I got from Home Depot. You can still see the seedling plug, which is not for plants. I'll just remove it. Yeah, it's kind of like a wrap to help retain the moisture, but also prevent the roots from growing out. So I always remove it when I see it's still there. Yeah, okay, I think I'll go give these two plants a rinse. Okay, and next, these two roots are pretty clean. And I think I'll put the Jacklyn in the bigger one and put the Mickey Mouse in the smaller one. And what I need to do is pretty easy. I just need to use the dried moss that I have here and fill the entire glass container with the moss. Now it's dry moss. And from the video, I see Cine Plant Guy, he used dry moss as well. So this is dry moss. Yeah, I think we need to stuff relatively firm to give the plant more support. Otherwise, it just like you see, it just fell over. After this, we just add water to it, and the water, and basically the leca will act as a drainage level. So we fill it up, and then we drain excessive water out from the top, and there was some remaining in the bottom. And that's why we use the clear container, because then we can see how many water is in the drainage level to see if we want to water more. Now let's get to the Mickey Mouse. I really like the Mickey Mouse, the leaf shape. It does look like Mickey Mouse. And among all the arrow shape allocations I have, it's a relatively unique variegation in the leaf shape. Yeah, I think that's it. Later, we just need to damp the moss and keep a little bit of water in the lacquer layer, like this one. Keep a little bit of water here, but luckily, I think my variegated frydek can recover. See, there's new shoots coming out. I have no hope for these two leaves, even though I really like this one. It's so beautiful. But yeah, I hope they can recover. Okay, that's it for these two. I think now we need to treat my frydek. Yeah. I think I really love this mix. I'll just put it back into the same soil mix. I think I might also get rid of this leaf. Yeah, then it'll be only a 3-leaf frydek. Or I don't know, maybe I'll keep it until it's completely yellow. Get the roots. It's ginormous. Okay. Now I just need to clean this area up with my vacuum. And then we to go. This is the Allocasia Red Secret, which is after the transformation. I think it's enjoying its life. I'm still waiting for it to get him more leaves. And this is the Allocasia Jackley. The leaf is so big and stunning. You can see here. and I think it's enjoying the lives as well. And actually, I tried more. Here is more crumbs. I put it in this way as well. I'm wait for them to grow a bit larger so I can start to sell them. Actually, I feel like the Allocasia seedling is so cute. One more. This is the red secret, the smaller one. It's just cute. I think it's all of today's video for Allocasias. I feel like putting them in the moss and the lacquer with in the clear vase with no drainage hole is really a good way. At least my Allocasias really enjoyed it. If you like my video, please subscribe, and I'll upload of my plant journeys to my channel. And actually, I'm selling some of my plants locally in Chicago. If you're interested, you can also follow my Instagram account. I'll post some of my plant pictures there as well. Thank you for watching. Have a happy plant journey.